What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a wonderful start to your Monday. This is Matt with Anderson Fitness Pittsburgh, and today for this video we are going to touch base on 5 tips to help you lose that body fat. Now keep in mind, these are not all inclusive. There are other things that you can do, but I just chose to pick what I felt were, in my opinion, some of the top 5 most important things that you can do to make sure that you hit those goals. All right, so first one, most important, is make sure we're in a caloric deficit, okay? Now, as you can see that I have written up on the board there, I do have BMR and TDEE written in parentheses afterwards. We'll touch base on that on another video. To make a long story short, your BMR is going to be your base calories, or what you're going to need to burn at rest. That's going to be what you require daily just for normal body function, all right? Next, for your total daily energy expenditure, your TDEE, that's going to be your max calories. So based on your activity level, how you perform at work, how often you exercise, things like that, that calorie count is going to change based on your activity level. All right. So for caloric deficit, basically we're going to want to keep our calories under what that total daily is. So for example, if you're at, I don't know, say 2,800 calories for the day. You want to stay under that to make sure that we are losing that weight. So if you want to stay at, I don't know, 22, 23, something like that, that will help tremendously with you being able to lose your body fat. Perfect start. Number 2, eventually we want to start tracking, well, you want to start off at first tracking your calories, eventually lead into tracking your macros. Your macros, if you're not familiar with those, that's your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. All right. Definitely important to make sure at least we're starting off to track those calories. Once you get into tracking your proteins, carbs, and your fats, that's going to help not only with being able to lean out, but you're going to notice a difference in energy, everything else like that too. Your workouts are going to go better. You'll feel more awake, everything else. All right. Number 3. Touching base on what we just did on number 2. Make sure you're having a protein, a carb, and a fat with each meal. Not how much you're having of each one of these macros is really going to depend on your end goal and what percentages we're going to be going on based off of that goal. So that can vary greatly, especially with whatever your calorie intake is going to be required on a daily basis. All right. Number 4. Make minor changes when plateauing. So what I mean by that is once you start hitting to a point where you start losing little to no weight, or maybe even starting to gain weight, make minor changes. Maybe go up or down 100 calories. It's not a big difference. It's not going to be too drastic to the point where you're not going to be able to consume enough if you need to go up a little bit, and it's not going to hurt you all that much if you need to go down just a little bit. All right, so make sure to make minor changes in your diet on a regular basis. Once you hit that plateau, and it's going to help you be able to get past that plateau, and plus it'll be able to help you figure out whether or not your calorie intake is where you should be at, including with your macros too, because that's going to be really important. All right. Lastly, number 5, stay flexible in your diet. Let's face it. I mean, most of us, unless you're a bodybuilder, most of us are not going to be satisfied with, eating chicken and eggs and fish and everything else like that for every single meal, every day of the week, for weeks, months, years on end. So stay flexible with your diet, change things up, use different spices on your foods, add different kinds of veggies in, switch it up, maybe if you're doing fish for dinner one day, maybe have it for lunch the next day or something like that. Really, it's going to be up to your choice. Most importantly is just make sure to try to stay relatively clean on your diet and avoid junk food at all costs. Definitely, though, make sure that just to kind of bring yourself back down and be able to, kind of enjoy yourself a little bit and then get back onto your diet. You can definitely go with having one cheat meal a week. Now keep in mind, it's just one meal, not doing that for an entire day. All right. So that's about all that I have for you today. Enjoy the rest of your week. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button below. If you want to catch more of these, also hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, take care.